Hey, it's Bitty Penny. Welcome to my channel. How are you guys doing? Welcome, welcome. I'm sorry I'm late, but I'm here. I don't know how I overslept that much. Well, I kind of do. I really overslept yesterday, so that's probably how. Hello, Vicky and Meredith and Cricket. Hi, Cricket. Aw. I was putting away stamps. I cleaned up my craft room yesterday. It is so much better. Oh my gosh, my desk is cleared. It's probably even brighter because there's nothing blocking light. Anyways, I had the stamp set that had a cricket in it, and I was thinking about Cricket. I'm sure the cricket in that stamp set is not nearly as cute as your cricket, Meredith. Okay, because we know it's a puppy. Purse puppy. All right, let me get everything set. I apologize for being late. I'm usually never this late, but here's the good news. I get to ignore the bird today because we're frozen here in Texas and there's no school. So I will be working because I work remotely, but my kids are out of school. So I get to ignore the bird for a little while this morning. I think my brain might have known that, hence the sleeping in. So yesterday, after cleaning my craft room, I told myself I had to get my craft room cleaned first, but then I played with my two new paper pads a little bit. They're not ready to release because they have to be reprinted. They're not printed correctly. They're too dark. I think a color was missing in the process. Something was wrong in the printing process. So I'm not even going to show them to you yet, other than that, just so you know, they're really coming, but the printing company is going to have to redo them. So I pulled one of each out and was just kind of cutting them up. Oh, I only got to the Wild and Free, cutting it up, playing with it. And I'll get to play with the Timeless Swans next. But they're truly coming. It's just not yet. I was hoping to have them out this week to you guys, but we must wait a wee bit longer. I don't want to show them to you yet, other than that, just because they're not as good as they're going to be. And I don't want to start with a bad set. You know, that's not what y'all need to see. You'll need to see the good set. All right. Let me say hello to more people. Mrs. Karen, Jackie. It is a day for oversleeping. You know, I worked hard yesterday, so it's a good thing. Let's see. Hi, Angie. Hi, Jason. Angie, last night I was picking up my phone. I was like, oh my gosh, I missed a text from Angie. I will respond. It is cold here, Karen. It is cold and frozen. We did get some, it was probably snow when it fell, but then it's just ice. We just have a whole big thick layer of ice. Probably, I don't even know how much. I didn't pay attention to accumulation, but enough to keep us home, and the kids are excited about that. I hope you guys are safe and well where you are. We are delighted about that, Angie, as well. He's doing well, Jason. Did I tell you he fell and skint up his knee, that he got food poisoning, but he is good. He is good. They are headed to, Fulcum Islands today, I think. Yeah. Brr, be careful and stay safe. Y'all too. Good morning, Lisa. You'll be off to work in 10 minutes. So I'll listen on the way, but won't be able to be here. Well, Lisa, I'm so sorry I'm late. You stay warm and stay safe. Love to finish the accordion journal. Yes. Well, you'll have to come back and watch the replay, Lisa, because I was thinking we could continue with some journals, and here's why. I've got a few to decorate. It's hilarious, but I was looking for these 3 journals the other day, and I forgot that I had put them in one of those plastic project bags. And so they were just kind of missing, and it's these 3 that we made together. Right here, out of the calendars. Remember these? Well, I lost them, so I never I never decorated them. So we have 3 journals here, and they're fabulous to decorate. I mean, this one's got some stuff in it, but I thought today we could decorate some journals. We could make some ephemera. And I know one of them is pretty much done. I think it's this one's, because I even got the lace on it. So I think this one's pretty much finished. This is the one we did, I believe. I feel like this flips up. It does. Yeah, this one, I think I'm done with this one. Somebody else can, whoever gets it can play with it and add whatever else they want to add to it. This is a fun little thing. Is it glued on there? It sure is. Well, it's fun. I don't even remember doing that. But okay, so this one's done. Then we also do have, let's see, we have this little, remember this little journal we made together? We made this one in like 10 minutes at the end of a live, and I never did anything with it. So I want to add to this because this was just a construction. I just wanted to show you how to construct this journal. So I thought we could decorate that one. Then I have them all stacked up over here. And we're going to use scraps to decorate all of these journals. Okay, then I have, not that one. That one's done. Oh, don't show that to the world. My friend's phone number. That would not be good. Then I have this one that I did a long time ago, you guys, with you. And I never finished it either. So as I cleaned and sorted my craft room yesterday, all my unfinished journals went into a pile. And I thought, let's finish some of those today. This one's not too far from being done. This is one I did with card sketches. So we're going to keep using card sketches. And then I also sewed signatures into an accordion journal, which I haven't mentioned in a while, but that's another way you can expand an accordion journal is you can just sew signatures into it. So this one has a signature on each side of tea-dyed paper. Okay. All right, and then let's see. More, there's more. This one from the other day, look, I added a tassel to it. I put an eyelet in it and added a tassel. It only has 1 page left, so we'll start with this one because this is the one we made most recently together. And it only has 1 page that I want to add something to, and it will be complete. All right. So let's do it. Did y'all enjoy the, let me get all these. I think there's another one, but I don't know where it went. Did y'all enjoy the sheet load yesterday? Is this too wide? It is. This is so cute though. This was the idea of Esther's, where she made pockets for her artist trading cards. And I just loved that idea. I have some just random things over here. This is a fun thing to put into a journal page. I could put that in there. It doesn't need much. It just needs a little something on this spread. If I put that in there though, where else will they journal? I'm not sure. What would they journal on this page if I put that in there? I don't know. I don't know. So maybe we will, maybe we won't. Ooh, this triangle almost fits, and that could be a triangle flip out. Ooh, I've never done that before. Let's do that. Does it still fold? Yeah. I think it'll be okay. Let's put this in there. Six below. It is not that cold here. Y'all stay warm, Jason. Oh my goodness. Does everybody in the north, Linda Gorman, does everybody in the north have fireplaces? I'm just curious. We don't have them. We are fully dependent on electricity. I mean, when I was growing up, we had fireplaces, but our house does not have one. Oh, I guess y'all weren't with me when I did this the other day, but I did add this and this pocket. Oh, y'all weren't with me. I thought we did this together, but you weren't with me. I also added these little bits and pieces and a pocket. So this journal is officially done. I'm not going to do anything to this pocket, this flip out, because somebody might want to decorate it themselves. So this one, she's complete. She just needed that triangle. What do you know? That side's done. And this side's done. She flips in so many ways. It's like a little paper gymnast. She flips and flops and does all kinds of things. She's got all kinds of tricks for a little girl, little journal. All right, let's move on. Oh, here's the other one I was thinking of. This one's not done. We did this one. This is made out of a business envelope. We made these together one time with my scraps. So this one, I sewed a signature into a business envelope. And I really like this. I want to make more of these. Let's see, how many pages did we do? We did a music sheet. 5 pages. Not bad. This is like a wallet journal is kind of what it makes me think of. And then we made this card. Fits in there nicely. And then there's a back pocket too, with a glassine envelope and a couple of tags in it. Okay, so that's the completed version. Here's the non-completed version. That one, does that one have a pocket? Does that one not have a pocket? What's going on here? I feel like this one should have a pocket. Guess not. That's what you get. Oh yeah, this one says hello friend, and because it's all shiny, it's hard to see, but there's a telephone, an old school telephone in there. Okay, so let's work on this one. We'll add some pages to it, sew it in. And then decorate it. All right. I think our fireplace has an electric starter. We flip a light switch to turn it on. Oh, nice. We have a gas fire. Okay, so it's gas. I see. I like that. This turn a light switch and turn on the fire. Ooh, here's a oh my goodness. That couldn't have been more perfect scrap for the occasion. right. That one might be a little short, but that's okay. Here's another one. And then let me get some tea-dyed paper in the mix. Let's also use some tea-dyed paper. Let me get this mess out of the way. But now you know what we're working on. And I hope you're all in agreement with this choice. Okay. It feels so good to have my craft room clean, you guys. I just can't even tell you. There are no words. It had gotten so out of control. Okay, so that one's wide enough. It doesn't have to be trimmed. This one's perfect. I know this one's too wide. So let's measure our envelope and see. It's just a business envelope, junk mail envelope. It is just about, basically we'll say 4 inches. Okay. Let's get paper trimmer. Miss Linda, are you staying warm and safe? Hi, Jill. Are you staying warm and safe? Are the grandkids coming today? Jill, I was putting away the box that you and John sent my Christmas gift in. I was putting it in recycling yesterday, and I was thinking, this is the cutest thing ever. It was a applesauce pouch box, and I was like, I love that my Christmas gift came in this box because I know this box was used to feed adorable grandchildren, and that just made me happy. Unless John takes applesauce pouches to work, then in that case it was used to feed John. But I imagine it was for the grandkids. All right, our last journal had 5 pages, so we're going to do the same for this one. I think 5 is enough for one of these mini journals, because when you're counting pages for your journal, for instance, if you put 5 pages in, what you actually get is 20 journaling pages, because you multiply your number, your sheet, by 4. That's how it works. That's the calculation. Half the town had snow. Wow. We may get a gas insert eventually, but for now we use firewood. Oh, nice. Okay, this one we're just going to fold in half because it's a little squatty sheet. It's a little squatty page. Well, I might get another page out, you guys, because this would just be a good little card to go in. Let me get one more page out. Why not? We got scraps galore, and I need to use them. This gorgeous number right here. We'll use that one. It was great. And it made me smile. I didn't think of it until I went to put it in recycling. And then I was like, oh, I bet they use these to feed the grandkids when they come over. This is about 4 inches, and this is not a straight piece of paper. Let's see if we can fix that. Yeah, that's better. Okay, now we have another piece. Who else has got scraps? Boy, do I have some scraps. Oh my goodness. Which makes me happy because scraps are fun. They're just a good time in paper form. All right. Some of these are a little longer than our journal here. So I'm going to fold. Oh, well, this one, let's fold it this way because it's just blank on this side. So if I fold it this way, then at least this side will have a little decoration, you know? Built-in decoration, a little pocket. There we go. And now we only have one white page to decorate. It's nice to use double-sided in a journal so you get to see both sides. That's right. That's right, Angie. Very astute observation. You guys, I giggled about Bethany's mom saying, wow, Bitty Penny sure is loud today on Saturday. I was jazzed. Y'all know, first of all, I drink half calf. I don't drink full caffeinated coffee, and I still get like that. So that's for the record. But I did get like an espresso mocha pot for Christmas, and I am loving it. Okay, so here we go. Once you've done that and you know that your page is now the right length, now you can take it and just fold it in half. No measuring required. And no scraps, you just get to use the full sheet. So let's do it again and again. Ooh, strawberries. Yeah, I love double-sided paper. Even if I have to glue it down for a project, I still love my double-sided paper. Let's fold the strawberries over. And then now I'm gonna fold this one in half. I like when not all of my pages are uniform too. I like them to be a little, I like them to be different lengths and sizes because then you get to see like a peekaboo of the other page. Now this one, I'm gonna kind of just do that to figure out where my middle section will go. And I'm not going to glue this one down. I'm just going to fold it down. Someone can fold it out. And then this one I'll cut off. How about that? We won't fold them all. Because when you do start folding every page, it will thicken up your journal quite a bit. Look, it's Meredith and Cricket. Hey, girls. I just realized I've got Meredith and Cricket right there on my journal. Okay. Oh, she had a purse dog too. Okay. So now just alternating pieces. I'm going to flip this one this way so the flaps don't get hung up on each other, this flap and this flap. And there we have it. That'll be the centerpiece. This one I might have to trim off. No, unfortunately, we are up 37 now, but it's supposed to be 17 tonight. Yeah. You're in South Carolina. Oh. I've been wondering, should we move to the Carolinas? I don't know. Now I think everyone wants to go to California. I think everyone is in agreement on California now. Meredith, did you see? Oh, you did. You said that's pretty much exactly how we look. Meredith, where do you live? Are you in the US or are you abroad? If you reach out to me, I'll send this to you. You have to reach out to me and send me your address so I can mail it to you. And know that I might mail it in a month. I'm incredibly slow with Happy Mail. I have a huge stack by my computer I need to send out. But I will get it to you if you want it. You don't have to be in the United States. This thing is small enough I can send it international. Oh, good. You like it. Yeah, just send me your address. I'll send it to you. And Meredith and Cricket will have their look-alike journal, and that'll make me happy. Okay. Trash. All right, let's sew this puppy together. All right. Whoa. Okie doke. Hi, Maddie. Southwest Georgia. I lived in Georgia. No, I didn't. Lie. I lived in Alabama. I liked Georgia a lot, though. While I was in Alabama, I was wishing I was in Georgia. I kind of wanted to be anywhere but Alabama. I'm sorry for anyone who lives in Alabama. I'm not saying anything bad about your state, I promise. It just wasn't my favorite place I ever lived. It was gorgeous, though. Oh my goodness, beautiful state, Alabama. No, not that one. You know, you just know if you're in your place or not. And I knew I wasn't in my place. That's all. Where did the lid of this thing go? How can my desk be as clean as it is? Oh, rolled right off. Let's see if it can handle being in its canister today and not make a big gluey mess. Kim, I got it standing straight up. All right, and then this goes on this holder, and that way it doesn't roll off your desk. All right. Ooh, I changed my sewing thread on my sewing machine yesterday. Remember, when the new year started, I said, I'm going to have to change my thread color on my sewing machine because it was pink all of 2026. Well, now it's like this gradient gray color. You live in Alabama. Alabama is like another planet. Yeah. It was like time travel backwards for me, is how I felt. I felt like I went back in time when I went to Alabama. And then I was only in Alabama for like a week before we went to Europe for 3 months. And then we came back and we spent like 6 months in Alabama before we left. I was only there for a short while, but definitely compared to Europe, I felt like I had time traveled backwards. But I'm still grateful for the time. We made the most of it and had a good time. All right, so that's all stitched together. Ooh, I like that black thread. Okay, especially with that black and white page. Pretty. Alrighty, that's done. See how quick, if you just sit and practice, for anyone nervous about the 3-hole pamphlet stitch, you just sit and practice it a few times. It is the fastest way to bind a journal, in my opinion. Once you're comfortable with it. It's incredibly fast. I promise. All right, well, let's decorate this little number here. Did I end up stitching that in? I sure did. I wasn't going to stitch that in, but I'm glad I did. It's maybe upside down, but that's okay. Cricut won't mind. Cricut'll never know. All right, let's make some stuff to go in here. So we don't have a pocket here. I keep thinking there should be a pocket here, but there's not. But we have a pocket back here where we can stuff some things. This is kind of a cool thing I did one day. I took packaging, cut it into a square, folded it like this, and then only decorated one side with like a masterboard and a pocket. And now it's a great journaling spot. So let's tuck that in. I only made one, so I need to make more of those. Then we've got this cool thing, which I think we should try to make today. Are y'all up for this? I really like this. I didn't make this. Somebody else made it, and I want to capture the idea. But this would be really cute on a page because it can clip right on, and it's actually the perfect size for this journal. See? I like that. Let's make one of these right now. Let's do it right now. All right, let's do it because that's super cute. I want more of these. I have paper clips. You're looking at houses the other day, and Lincoln, Alabama is a whole lot less expensive than Lincoln, Nebraska. Yeah, Angie. Well, if you're interested in time travel, it may not be that. That was a long time ago, too. I'm sure it's changed. All right. Let me get paper. Ooh. My scrap bin is just busting with possibilities. Got a masterboard right there. Let me get another piece of paper. This isn't even all my scraps. This is only the ones I've created most recently. Let's use this. Oh my gosh, it was almost perfect. I want to back it with this. It was almost the perfect size. We can find another piece of paper to go along there. Okay. I really like this size. I love how it was just ideal for this little journal. So we'll make a couple. We'll be able to make 3 from this one masterboard. Okay. And then they can be long if I don't want to cut them down, but then this is what they'll look like. They could be long this way, but then that would probably cut into a page, so I think they should be long this way. All right. Okie dokie. I like it. And then this one's narrow. Okay, so I think I need, if I'm just looking from this example. Now we take our handy dandy paper clip, clip it on that side. Some of these are kind of used and abused. Let me get some fresh paper clips straight from the box. Ones that haven't been dealt with severely in crafting. Let's get some fresh ones. These have not had severe handling issues. Morning, love. These are crisp, like a new $5 bill. Do they still make those? All right, here we go. All right, so now those will just get glued together. You need to get to making more masterboards. Well, if you've got scraps, you've got all you need. Yeah, I love masterboards so much. Okay, now, here we go. You know what I'm going to do? Use, oh, that one's used up. Oh my goodness, I'm almost out of double-sided tape. Just for funsies. Let's get this in here. A little extra hold. Ooh, let's go. This needs to go to the top. To the tip top. And then we'll put a little piece of paper down there. I really like to buy other people's journals. I probably should have taped that. We'll do it differently on the next one, okay? We'll see how this one goes. It should be fine. But I should have probably run tape. I'll show you what I'm talking about on the next one. But yeah, I like to buy other people's journals because then they make things and you're like, ooh, I want to make that. And I like supporting other people. And I like pretty journals. So, you know, it's just a win all the way around. I had to talk Beth into selling me Madeline. Beth makes some phenomenal journals. Happy Place Crafting is who I'm talking about, that Beth. Okay. I want to call her My Beth. You know, My Beth. I don't love how this is showing over here, but I think that's what washi tape's for. Look what I did yesterday. I had these things of washi tape just like, they came in like these smaller boxes and they just always got kind of shuffled from one area to another. And I put them in one of these old Stampin' Up! Cases. It's perfect. This comes off somewhere. There we go. I wonder if they're going to try to, my husband's might have to go to work today. We'll see. I hope not. It's really icy out there. And then I'll just be a nervous wreck till I hear from him. All right. There we go. That covers that side. I hear him crunching through the ice and snow. All right. let's get another washi tape for this side. Ooh, let's use this one. This feels a little fiddly. It is a little fiddly, but it won't be this way the whole time. I just have to cover these to make myself happy. All right. I love these cases because they are clear. So I know what's inside. Now I had it working before, but I don't know where everything was. I had basically figured out the maximum capacity where it would still close. There we go. Yes, if you have any of those Stampin' Up! Cases, great masking tape case. Okay, there's that one. All right, let's do it differently this time. So let's put the double-sided adhesive over, let's put 2 pieces over the paper clip to hold it in place. Are y'all going in today?
Well, you know, still icy. No, they haven't made a call, but
okay,
it's the same out there.
So you're not going. Sounds good. If somebody else wants to try, they can have at it. Flo, how's it going? Good morning. We're making these really cute, whoops, paper clips. And we're decorating unfinished journals today, Flo. I pulled out like 6 of them. And don't worry about the bird that's going to chime at 7 because I get to ignore it this morning. Let's make this one. First of all, instead of having to fuss with masking tape, or it's not masking tape, what is that? Washi tape. Let's just trim it down. Come on, scissors, you can do better than that. I probably need to pull out the scissors John sent me because they're going to be the best. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. This one will make a little pocket right here. So we'll glue it on 3 sides. And there'll be 2 pockets on the front and a pocket on the back. Pocket, pocket, pocket. There we go. Angie, do you make journals? He's an operations manager, so he has to oversee the crews and stuff. And people don't run if he doesn't run them. But they're not running today anyway, so everybody just needs to calm down. Whoops. All right. I think the tape, the double-sided tape right here, if you don't have double-sided tape, don't let that stop you. Use any tape. Use Scotch tape. Use masking tape. Use whatever tape you got, girlfriend. But I do think taping that on like that, see, I've got masking tape. I could have used that. Because I'm almost out of double-sided tape, to be honest. So anyways, use whatever tape you got. But I think taping it down will keep it from, you know, lifting later. The only one I didn't do that for was this one. And hopefully it won't lift right out of there, but no guarantees. Yeah, I might be able to transfer to California with my job. So we are seriously considering it. We're just ready, you guys. We're just ready to change things up. We only get one life. Let's make it interesting. That's what I say. Angie, you were looking at houses in Alabama. Are y'all thinking about moving, or were you just being curious? I know California is so expensive, but if it's meant to be, it will be. And where there's a will, there's a way, right? Alrighty, next up on the agenda is making these front pockets for these little pieces. So, oh, I just thought of a whole nother way to make this. Oh, that would, okay. Well, we didn't do that, but I see another way. Okay, pockets. Well, we know where our clips are. Clips are up here. So our pockets are going to have to run like here. It'll be kind of narrow. All right. Nothing to it but to do it. Let's do it. Let's get some more paper. More paper. Paper. Cordelia sent me these, and I just want to hoard them. Georgia Public Libraries. For me, always. It's all these photos from their library over the years. They had a truck. They had books on the go. Wasn't that creative? That was before food trucks. Okay, if I have duplicates, then I can save one. Look at that little library. Jefferson County Free Library. Aww, isn't that cool? Those kids are all about it too. Oh, okay, there's, and I love the library delivery. And then everybody in the library. This one's really good. I might use one of these today for one of our journals. Let's grab these. Okay. Thanks, Cordelia. Anyways, I just saw those in my scraps and thought, yeah, let's see if we can work that in. All right. And this covers up that the fun details of that master board, but we have to do it. I mean, we don't have to, but we're going to. I think that's too narrow. I think it needs to be a little wider. Ooh, I have these pre-made belly bands that I made with washi tape and scraps. Well, that could work. Let's use one of those. That's kind of cool because it matches the paper on the back. Oh, look at it all coming together. All right. So now this is going to be a double pocket situation here. We're going to glue this. First of all, we're going to glue that down. Okay. On 3 sides. The top, this side, and down on the bottom. I always put my thumb where I know I don't want any glue to go. That's how I keep it straight. by the way. That way I don't accidentally glue something I don't want to be glued. And now we've got that pocket, and now we just need another piece to make a front pocket. And I think that one needs to be a little bigger. All right, let's find another scrap. Stay wild, Moonchild. Oh, I will. This one went very green, didn't it? That's okay. Biddy, if you move to California, I hope it's somewhere safe. I've heard bad things, especially about San Fran area. Oh yeah, I have no interest of living in San Francisco, like 0%. I have visited the city many times and enjoyed it, but it's not a place I want to live. We have friends in Oakland, and even that's incredibly rough, but it's just not my city. You know, you go somewhere and you're just like, this is really nice, but it's not my place. First of all, what I found that I really like as an adult is living on the edge, and I've told y'all this many times, of country and city. I like both country and city, so I like to live on the edge. So I'm going to have to come to terms with the fact that my family wants to be city dwellers for a while. And so I may have to be a city dweller. And as long as it has parks. But if I move with my job, we will live in Los Angeles, which Linda Veal and I will be crafting together is what that means. I will be living in Los Angeles. Now, I like Los Angeles. Okay, it's been a long time since I've been there, but I have spent quite a bit of time in Los Angeles, and I could live in Los Angeles. I enjoyed it very much every time. I spent months there, a couple of years, and like going for months at a time over the span of a couple of years, and I really liked it. So I think I could live in Los Angeles, which is where I'd have to live for work. Yeah. But I just have to come to terms with being a city dweller again. As long as there's a park, I'll be okay. I just have to have a park or the beach. All right. Now we just need filler for our pockets, but that one's done. We did it. We made one of these cool little pockets. Okay, I'm gonna put some stuff in it real quick, and then I'm actually gonna put that in my prototype journal. I'll get that out and show it to you. Okay. Let's get just some, there we go. I don't know where to put this. Oh, I'll put it over here. Okay. Aw. Yeah, we'll just tuck. I just need to tuck things in here so I know, hey, that's a pocket. That one fit. I think these, let me just trim a little off. This is going in my prototype journal, so I'm just really just trying to put something in there. Gosh, I haven't used this thing in a long time. My little tag topper. I needed a shorter side. There we go. And then flip it. Always nudging it to your side and your top. And we made a tag. Okay, now I'll know that that's a fun clip-on pocket. It's not as cute as this one, and that's okay. All right. Prototype journal. It's almost full, actually. This is my prototype journal, and in here I really love this journal. I keep ideas. Like, this is a really cute journaling spot made out of playing cards. And this is a little like matchbook, I think, that I made. Oh no, it's just a little book. Just a little flip top book that I made one time. What's this? Oh, just another pocket. I took a flashcard. We made these together at one point. Taking all those flashcards. Sometimes as junk journalers, you collect a lot of random things like flashcards, and made a double pocket out of that. Okay, so that's what this is. This is a place to capture ideas. And when I make something new, I like to pop one in here. See, these are the accordion pockets. This is similar to what we just made, but it doesn't have a paper clip on it. Another pocket. Pockets, pockets, pockets. All right, so let's find a place. Oh, these are fun. There's so many things to do. But these each have a pocket, but what you do is you just use a book page, and then you can fold it over a page like this and just clip it on. And that's fun. I really like things that aren't permanent, because then you can move them around. All right. I think some of my pages need to come out. This journal's a little thick. Because it's not really full, it's just, it has too much paper in it. Because the more of these kinds of things you add to journals, it thickens them up. Okay, so I'll just take these out and put them in my scrap box. And now let me add, now I have more room, yeah, to add things. All right, let's add this in here. Any page will do. I think this is where it leaves off. So we'll just pop it right up there. No journaling happens in here unless I want to write down dimensions or something. Like, I think I had some stuck in, but this isn't a journaling journal. This is a ideas journal, and I did the flow type. So this is elastic that's tied on to the spine, and the pages are just slipped into the elastic. And I love flow journals, just like what I just showed you, because it's getting so thick. You can just slide pages right out of here. They're not sewn in. So that's called a flow journal. Okay. Now that I've done that, I don't want to spend the whole time working on these because they're not actually going in our journal right now. I'm going to put these to the side. And we're going to get back into decorating. Okay, so these are going to go off to the side. This goes in my scrap box. And let's keep going. Let's finish Meredith and Cricket's journal. I thought I had lost it. Okay, we are going to put this one in here. All right. I love that. I love that picture of her. Okay. Let's add some more. Ooh, we need something there. This is pretty. All right, let me catch up with y'all. So grateful to still have power. Ooh, Maddie, I know. You and me both, girlfriend. I said something to that effect the other day, and Young Z was like, "Don't jinx it, Mom." I was like, I'm just so grateful. All right. Let's put some ships in there. All right. Now, let's do a little bit of decoration. I think we'll make, I was going to say, I think we'll make that a pocket, but it already has so many pockets. Well, no, it just has one. Oh, yeah, no, we will make that a pocket. Glue at the top, glue at the bottom. Linda Gorman, hun, hey, we still have power. Isn't that awesome? I'm happy your house and mine. Hope others are okay as well. Yes, the storm was a monster, wasn't it? Everybody got some. Almost. Almost everybody got some. Let's see. I have some little fiddly, be bold, be brave, be you. I think that's fun. Let's put that right up there. This is a fun stamp. I got this at, pretty sure I got this at Hobby Lobby. Here, I have it right here. Stamps by Impression. ST1102. Stampsbyimpression.com. And it's a really cool, like, date stamp. So you can pick your month, your day of the week, and your day while you're journaling. And I just thought that was really unique. I'm going to stamp a couple of those and include that in the journal. If she wants to use them, she can. If not, she can throw them out. All right, let's see. Hey, girl. I know it's Monday, but it's not. Nobody's going anywhere. I'm sorry. Fazzy's doing a time check because she knows I'm supposed to be hanging up my crafty hat. And now she's walking away in disappointment. She is my timekeeper. We feel so blessed to have escaped the storm this time. Prayers and hugs to everyone dealing with. Yeah. Oh, did they name it? With Fern? Oh, is it Fern? Oh. You can tell how much I pay attention. I didn't know it had a name. I love the name Fern. Oh, Carmen would have been so mad if I had named her Fern. All right. Meredith, I'm going to throw these in there. And that way, if you want to use them, you can. Or you could use them in a different journal. You don't have to use them in this one. But I think it's a really fun way to document whatever memory or thought you have. So I'll put these in there. I'm not going to circle cut those because you'll like them less. You can circle cut them. Deal, deal. You might even have a punch that can cut them out. Let's put those in one of these. Ooh, I might just clip it. Well, no, they're too thick. That's where they'll be. All right, let's do, I'm gonna leave most of the decoration to Meredith on this, but let's put something, I don't like empty pockets. So let's put some fun little goodies in the pockets. I love these windows. Let's give her one of these windows. And let's give her a picture frame. Those are always fun too. She can put a picture of Cricket in it. Put it in her journal. Let's see if we have an M and C in this letter pack. See, it's really fun to make, for me anyways, to make journals for specific people, because then you can get creative, more creative. There's an M. Oh my goodness, the C is going to be much larger. Just the way Cricket would have it. She's going to be like, yeah, I run things. See how big my initial is? I have a dog who runs things too. Okay, and one more. Let's put one of these really pretty scrolly things in there. Just fun things. There we go. Let's see if there's anything else. This thing is mainly windows. Oh, a doily. Put a doily in there. All right. I think that's pretty much what this ephemera folder has in it. Yep, that's about it. I mean, it's got a lot of the same things, just different colors. Okay, so now I've got a pocket full of ephemera. And I think this journal is pretty much done. For me anyways. We'll leave the rest of the fun to Meredith and Cricket. And because shipping can be so wild, I'm going to put a paper clip on this, so it arrives somewhat intact. Oh, here's a heart. That'll hold all the ephemera in place. Okay, we did it. We finished another one. Meredith, you can add journaling, pictures, anything you want to this little thing, and I'll get it mailed off to you. You can email me. It's in my contacts. You can message me on Instagram, but I don't hang out there very much anymore, just to be honest. Another one done, you guys. All right, I'm ready to move on to a big one, and we don't have to be here forever. I know this was not in the plans. I'm usually leaving right now, so I understand if y'all have got places to go and people to see and things to do. But if you're stuck at home in Fern's territory, then we can keep going. So I want to work in a bigger journal now. you know what? Really, this one needs to be decorated. I'll do it later. This one actually needs more decoration than I felt like Meredith and Ferns needed, because theirs was made with a lot of double-sided paper and this is made with a lot of single-sided paper, so it has more blank areas. So that one really still needs to be decorated. I'm going to leave it in my needs to be decorated pile. Okay, but we are moving on. Oh boy. And this one's going to take some time, so this is going into my needs to be decorated pile too, because it has 0 decorations. Okay, so that can go over there. All right, let's move on to one of these big ones, and one of these big ones we started on. So let's work on this one. We have finished 2 journals today. Not bad, not bad. All right, let me zoom y'all out a little bit so you can see more of this journal and my desk. All right, I want you to be able to see the full page. There we go. Nothing makes me more crazy than when half of whatever someone's working on is cut off. So I understand. All right. So yeah, we've definitely started. This is a fun page. We made the pocket on the front like this, and then it's got 3 pockets. Well, 2 pockets on the back, and it flips out. Goodness, that sure is fun. See, I don't remember the things I do. This is why a good memory journal is so important. Okay, let's decorate some pages, shall we? Yes, we shall. All right. Ooh, got a whole bunch of ephemera, painted papers, more ephemera. Well, we have plenty of ephemera out over here. Just bukus of it. All right, I've got this fancy belly band. And I know in the last one, the belly band's not, it doesn't stretch the whole length of the page, but we don't have to worry about that. We can make it work. So let me see if this one already has a belly band in it or not. It has that belly band. Oh, I kind of like it just going right on there. Let's take this part off. For whatever reason, I'm not too fond of that part. And we can make this a double belly band. Yeah, I like that. Let's do it. So a double belly band holds twice as much stuff. I'm just putting glue at the top and the bottom. And now we'll be able to put things in both belly bands. Make sure that's straight up and down. Yeah, okay. Cool, that works. So now, I just stuck painted papers in here to have something in there. I like that. Okay, that's done. Oh, we've got pockets in here. This one's got some things going on. It's got the Donna Reedley pocket. What's this? Oh, we made like a belly band. Oh, right. Look at all of that. See, I forget. That goes in there. Okay, okay. Let's just get reacquainted with this little journal. I think I just need to do this back half and we'll be done with this one. Do y'all remember when I made page charms? That's what I called this, was page charms. That's what that is. Just a charm for your page. Yeah, we just need to do this back half. The front half is good because we need to leave room for other people to add things. They need to be able to add their own flair. So this, I'm calling that half done. So it's just the back half we need to work on. Cool. This feels really good, you guys, to get, I had a huge stack of unfinished journals to get some of them finished. It's a good feeling. John, Vicky, hello. Hello. Ooh, here's a pocket. Yeah, let's use it. It's just the right size. This is from Sweet Pea Curiosities, her fan collection, which I was very much a fan of. Pun intended. I'm a card maker. We do it on purpose. John, I had to get the scissors out because the other ones weren't cutting it, and I was just sure that yours would, and sure enough, they did. All right. I kind of wanted to take today off just because my family's off, but I have some medical stuff coming up, and I better not be frivolous with my time away because I don't know what this is going, I don't know how this is going to go or what it means. So I'm going to go to work like a good, responsible employee. It's really beautiful envelope. I think this was made by Mary C. I'm not sure, but I'm going to tuck it in here. All right, because it fits. All right, next, this needs a pocket because I don't want to leave a cutout word on there. So we're going to have yet another pocket. I'm telling you, this girl and her pockets. Ooh, we could just put a journaling spot. Yeah, let's do it. Let's break out of the pocket pattern. Let's put a journaling spot down here. Flo, Linda, Vicky, how much snow did you get, Linda? I'm at work, so behind on the chat. We won't tell. It's our little secret. All right. School. Fazzy's gonna come back in here and she'll be like, did you hear your robot? She said what I was saying. All right, let's see. I want to do something different. Let's do a sketch. Let's do it. So, let me pull out my card sketches and we will pick one. I might just pick the top one. This one right here. Let's do this sketch, but on a journal page. Yeah, let's do it. Alrighty. So I love adapting card sketches to junk journal pages, especially big blank ones like this. So I think it might need to be a little more narrow. Yeah, more like this one. All right, let's trim this down. And we'll turn this into a real fun and funky pocket using the sheet load sketch. All right, and let's trim this one down. And then we'll make them all the same height. Get that branding strip off there. There we go. All right. So we're going to turn this into a pocket. And we're going to put some paper behind it. Let me get a scrap. Can't really tell much about that. Let's get a different scrap. Here, we'll use this music sheet. You'll be able to see a little bit of it through. Okay. So this needs to be cut down. I'm going to do the same height as these scraps, I think. I mean, I am. All right, let's glue these down. Now, I'm only going to glue the top and the bottom because these strips are actually going to form our pocket. Oh, well, I didn't cut it to the same height. Let's put this one on over here, and then we'll figure out where our middle is. Well, that one I cut to just about the same height. Well, this is a junk journal. I don't know what to tell you. And then now we'll find our middle right there. Same thing, top, bottom. Emergency, I'm out of coffee creamer in the office. Red alert. Somebody hit the panic button. Get John some creamer. This is unacceptable. Okay, so this really is a pocket. Let me show you how. It's like a weaving pocket. There. See, you can we can weave in something. So I have this little ATC and pocket, and this could weave into this pocket. See? It can go behind a couple of them. It can tuck in. I think this is how we'll do it. I think we'll tuck it here and here. These pockets are fun because, you know, you can just do whatever you want. All right, so we're good. Oh, hold on. Hold the phone, though. I want to put a big, pretty piece of paper back there. And then put the pocket. Ooh, that's the ticket. That's what we want. John, you need, like, in case of an emergency, kind of coffee creamer in your office. Ooh, look, cactus, John. I keep thinking I need to make some cactus paper for John Pounds and everybody else. I remember he responded well and needed some cactus paper. All right, off with that. And see, this is a quintessential junk journal. Like, this side has cactus. This side's gonna have like flowers, and it's just fine. because it's a junk journal. All right. This could also be a pocket, but not everything needs to be a pocket. And I have to remind myself of that. So we're just going to glue this all the way down. There we go. Oh, I kind of want to pull that paper clip that we made that was really green out of my example book and put it in here. I think I will. And now glue this down really well. Where do we want it? I'm gonna put it right here. Also, this little thing kept, yeah, just the tiniest bit of flare up here, and I want to fix that because it was getting caught on the pocket when I was trying to put it in the pocket. You guys, I've been watching kind of by myself, but this good documentary, I think it's on Disney, but I'm not sure, of Sitting Bull. It's been really enjoyable. I think it's a 3-part series. Been enjoying it. All right, let's find, it's right there. I just feel like all this green will go really well with a cactus page. Oh, and look, it'll be like, it'll tie them together. How perfect. It was meant to be after all. So this one I'm going to put over here. I don't know if that page can handle this clip. But maybe. Yeah, let's just put that, let's just clip that on right there. I like the greens. All right. We've got the charms. All right. I kind of want to put something here. There are no wrong answers in a junk journal. I like that. Or I think there's very few wrong answers. I think that's one of the things that's just so freeing. And somehow at the end of the day, it all comes together. All right. Maybe I'll make some chocolate chip. We made chocolate chip cookies on Saturday. We still have some. And we made banana bread. Let's put this here. Make a little journaling spot. I'm going to make it even smaller. Biddy is telling herself that not everything needs to be a pocket. I have this image of her wandering through her house, turning random things into pockets. Well, every time, Flo, I go to put something in recycling, I think, this could be a journal cover. And then I remind myself, remember when you had so many journal covers behind your door that it couldn't open all the way? So yeah, I'm a work in progress. I feel like if this is going to be our page to hold that heavy clip, it needs to be given some reinforcements. So let's reinforce that page with more paper. Paper, paper, paper. I'll just use thin paper. Oh, it's just about the right size. Really close. Close enough that ooh, and look how it matches so nicely. That was accidental. We don't call it accident. We say it's serendipitous. There, that'll help reinforce that page. She's just a little flimsy. Nothing like some liquid cement and more paper. Oh, my husband will be making music today. He's already at it. That's so good. Okay. Now it can hold on to this. This is a heavy paper clip because it has a master board and layers of paper, but now it can hold on. There we go. Okay, I feel good about this. I'm gonna leave that page blank, let somebody else decorate it, and maybe that one too, and we'll just do this last page, and then I'll probably let you guys go and I'll go to work like a responsible adult. How's that sound? My son makes Thanksgiving every year, but my husband can't resist buying a turkey when the stores give them away, so he decided to have comfort food during the storm. Oh, how nice. You know what, Maddie? I'm here for it because I have been wanting to have Thanksgiving already again, like Thanksgiving food. So I understand. Okay, I'm just pulling random scraps from, oh my gosh, look at that. I'm telling you guys, serendipitous. I'm gonna turn it this way though. It is the perfect size. How does that even happen? I don't really know. I can't tell you how that happens, but it does sometimes. And we're gonna put this behind it. It is a pocket though, Flo. That's right. I made another pocket. I'm a one-trick pony. I'm a one-trick pocket pony. This guy's here for it. Oh, he has a monkey on his shoulder. Watch out. Danger. Okay, let me make sure. Okay. Make sure I glue this the right way. I've told my son that my goal is to get him to be a responsible adult, but now I think I'm done. Yeah, I mean, we can lead him to water. We can't make him drink, Angie. All right. Will this work on there? Maybe. I'm not going to fussy cut it all the way out in case I don't like it. But I'm just going to take some of that off. Oh, whoops. Taking off the bow too. Sorry, bow. It'll be fine. One less thing to cut around. No. All right. This is glued down. I could see someone trying to like grab. No, no, no. That's part of the decoration. That's glued down. Let's put something. Here's a really cute tag we'll put in here. But I want to put, for whatever reason, something on this page. Oh, we still have this thing we could use in this journal. I'll put that in the journal somewhere too. Here's another pocket charm. I mean, page charm. But this journal already has a page charm, so it doesn't need to. Oh man, that was just about the right size to put that on the page. It could still work, right? Let's put it in the middle. I think it'll be fine. It hangs off the edge a little bit, but we're all living on the edge. Let's just make sure it's upright. I feel like it's upside down. It is upside down. Let's not glue it on upside down. Okay. I'm gonna go for it, I think. So I'm just gonna put glue on both of these sides. Whoops, but it's hanging off the edge, so we don't want to glue on these two edges. We're just gonna put it right there. If y'all hear music, it's my husband in his studio working on new music. Okay, this is just like a fun little flip. What's its functionality? Its functionality is fun. And then it just folds right flat, so you don't have to, you know, stress about it. This is another journal done. I think we need to put lace on here. And we have done it. Now I cannot sell these journals because the cover is made out of a calendar that when on the calendar it said like these images can't be repurposed, reused, blah, 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 blah. The Angel policy is no, no. So these will be gifts, which is good because like my sister-in-law likes to give my journals and I like to give my journals, so I don't mind making journals that I know I can't sell. I do more giving than I do selling. Let's just put it that way. Natasha at Treasure Books, she's great. Everybody likes Natasha. I don't know. Maybe there's somebody out there who doesn't, but I don't know who they are. She's great. When she came out with her book, I had to get it just to support her. And it's lovely. I've never used it, but it is lovely. And I just really wanted to support her. Okay. What a random and awesome junk journal. Made solely out of scraps. I mean, even this front cover is made from a old calendar from last year. I would kind of like to cover that up, but maybe I'll leave that to whoever gets it. They can cover it up. You guys, we finished 3 journals this morning. I'd say that that's pretty amazing. You like this one, Linda? Yeah, let's look through it because I forgot about the first half even myself. because there's butterflies on the cover, I feel like there should be more butterflies in the journal. Just looking off to the side to see. Oh, look at that. Oh, I love that tag. That would be a good one. Okay, we'll find a place to put these two butterfly things in the journal. All right, so let's go back through the ones that we finished, and I'm done gluing, I think. Well, yeah, I'm done gluing. Whoa, that keeps happening to me. I go to put my lid on and it pushes my bottle through. All right. Almost. Not quite. Just checking. Okay, so this is one that we made here on my channel together. We made 3 out of old calendars one day. So, oh look, that's where that goes. Lots of space for journaling and decorating. I don't mind leaving all this white space because the fun to me is decorating and using the journal. So I really don't mind leaving a lot of space for someone to do that. Let's put this in here. Be kind of nice to have that string like hanging out in the, because it's the center page. These are single signature, which are my favorite kinds of journals to use and to make. It's fun. We just made all this together, so I don't feel like I have to open every little thing, but we're just doing a flip through. And this is the one that opens up. No sticky, no sticky. Good. Oh, and there's a butterfly on this one. Yay! So I think we have enough butterflies and ladybugs and things like that. So there's that one. Thank you guys for hanging out with me while I finished it. Then we finished Meredith and Cricket's journal. Now I need a finished journal pile. So let's go through Meredith and Cricket's. This one we had to sew in the signatures and everything. And again, I leave it pretty wide open so that, you know, Meredith can do whatever she wants in her journal. She can write, she can decorate, she can just do whatever her heart wants. There's some ephemera in there for fun. And then it's got that little thing in the back. So that's fun. That one's done. Yay, now I just have one, I'm looking at my desk, 3 more to do. Okay, and we finished this one, which I worked on this a little bit on Saturday after my live ended. I added this eyelet with this little charm that I put together. It's just a little thing. And then I added a pocket and some filler and a 4-leaf clover. And today all we did was we added this triangle, but it's now officially done, which feels great. So that one's also complete. Yay. That's what we did today. And now I still have to do this journal, and this journal. And then I have another pile of unfinished journals too. Oh, and this one. But when I come back here with you on Thursday, we will be not doing this. But then I still have, so this is what one of those calendar journals looks like with nothing in it. See the difference? So this is not decorated. This is decorated. Makes a big difference when you're adding decorations. Oops. It's fine. here's the one we just completed together. See? So when you add all your decorations, they really bloom and grow. So I've got one more of these. I need to finish this one. There's 4 more to finish. We're in a nice, even place. 4 done, 4 to go. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed all of that. I had fun. Oh, this community is the best, Meredith. I love them to pieces. That's why I'm here 3 days a week, because I miss everybody if I'm not here. I'm going to just clip this here because this is going to go on this spine. Use this big Mamba Jamba right here. There we go. What a fun time. And we hacked the paper clip pockets. That goes back in scraps. I'm gonna clean it up after myself like a good little crafter should do. And then I'll be off to work. I hope everyone stays warm and safe. Don't drive if you don't have to. John, I hope he found some creamer. That sounds treacherous, not having your creamer. And we did it. You guys have a super awesome day. I will see you again on Thursday. I will be here at 5:30 on Thursday, by the way. I sure will. I will be here on time, I promise. Lovely people, the best people, Flo. Oh, well, we're glad you're here. You're welcome, Flo. Treasure books. Thanks, Maddie. All right. See you guys on Thursday. Bye, everyone.